Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Ontario Audit's humiliate himself on body cam as he gets arrested. Now, I just want to tell you guys in full transparency that at the end of the video, he did provide proof that the charges were dismissed and he filed a lawsuit. But as you guys all know, it doesn't mean anything. Charges can get dismissed for a wide variety of reasons, and lawsuits get dismissed all the time. If you want proof, just take a look at J-Town Press. Lawsuit after lawsuit gets dismissed. So with that being said, the footage is absolutely hilarious. So without further ado, enjoy the video.
Really? Okay. Don't know what the incident number is.
Is anybody find it out?
I'll find that out for you. I think these officers want to talk to you.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on?
Alright, so here's the deal. Right now you're getting placed under arrest for criminal harassment, okay?
For criminal harassment?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
You want me to hold this for you? You want me to put it somewhere?
Pardon me?
You want me to put this somewhere?
Just keep it with my property.
Yep, okay. Is this your property?
No, that's not
No,
my
it's
property.
not your property? Okay. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, I'm gonna read you something, okay?
Yep.
A 36 call.
You sharp charges in your pocket?
Nope.
I have some keys, a set of keys.
Okay, so right now I'm arresting you for criminal harassment, okay? So I do to inform you have the right to retain and instruct counsel at delay. You also have the right to telephone any lawyer you wish. You also have the right to free advice from a legal aid lawyer. If you're charged with an offense, you may file the Ontario Legal Aid Plan for assistance. 1-800-265-0451 is the number. I'll put you in contact with a legal aid duty counsel lawyer for free legal advice right now. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay, and do you wish to call a lawyer?
Yep.
Okay. So we can facilitate that for you. Caution, you're charged with criminal harassment. You're not obliged to say anything in answer to the charge, whatever you say may be given evidence. Do you understand?
Yeah, so just criminal harassment for filming in public?
I'll explain it to you in a minute. Sorry, I'm just saying.
You take off my hood? It's a little hot.
Yeah.
It's tied. Can you?
It's tied?
Yeah, pick up.
Left on foot, no directions, travel.
Still want it down?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Want to get the sergeant or just contact?
Yeah, do you want a sergeant?
No, it's fine for now. See where it goes.
Do you know where they want? Where they want him?
You can just slide it in my pocket there or give it to him. Appreciate that.
Oh, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. I guess you're going to come in then. I'll give this to you when you come in.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Is that okay?
yeah, I think land has my property. If you could take it, that'd be great as well.
I will definitely, if you're coming in here, I'll be the one parading you, and I will
Sure.
certainly give you this information, whatever other information you need. Okay?
Yep.
Oh, what's your name again?
I'm under arrest now, right? So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just so I know what I'm talking
You do have to identify
Yeah,
yourself.
James Hanks.
about. Okay, James. It's Tony.
Pardon me?
Tony's my name, James. That's how people usually interact. They exchange names.
Hi,
Nice to
Tony.
meet you, James.
Do you want me to turn off your screen so you're not wasting power?
Yeah, it's the button at the top.
Here?
Yeah.
There you go.
And this,
Pardon me?
does this thing turn on?
Thing's off.
So I know what you're telling yourself. Why is he wearing a women's bonnet? And to be honest, I don't have the answer for you. My wife wears the exact same bonnet when she goes to sleep. And I'm puzzled. When I first saw this, we were both eating dinner and we were looking at this guy and we're like, isn't that your bonnet? Isn't he wearing the exact same thing? Yeah, really peculiar thing going on over here. Now wait until you find out what he had in his pocket. Because keep in mind, this guy's threatening a big lawsuit. He's going to sue the department. They should be shaking in their boots. But wait until you find out what he's been carrying in his pocket the entire time.
I'm not sure.
Where's the off button on this?
I just got that thing on, you know.
Is this on? Does this need to be turned off?
CPL, go on, go ahead.
This thing is
No party.
it's off.
Just see,
Transmissions aren't
like
audible.
just
Can you try
call,
again?
see where they want.
Are you guys my arresting officers?
Yep.
You have any idea?
No.
Hey, is Detective Higgins there? Okay.
Local one negative. I didn't
Yeah,
see
so where do you want? What do you want? Yeah.
Better transmission.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave it to Ian. I'll get the information. And then where do you want this guy? Do you want him just taken to a car right now, or do you want him just taken to the back? Okay. Should we just take him to a scout car then?
CIB or?
Yeah, savvy. Just trying to figure out where they want. If they want us to put them in a car and go from there, or
That's
these are going to be.
to go, and that's the charge. I'll see what he is, bro.
Book him? Okay. Okay. For sure. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea. They just told us to go and arrest them. I'll give you all the information when I get it. Yeah. Okay. All right, bye. Did you write down his name?
No, no.
I'll write it down. Okay, let me just grab the volume.
It's gonna be James.
James?
Yep.
Common spelling?
Yep. H-E-A-R-N. James
H-E-A-R-N.
A-R-N.
Hearn?
Yep.
Yeah. Date of birth? 1984. Appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna be booking him.
Didn't book.
Yeah, so I don't know if we want to just take him right to the booking hall. We still gotta do an arrest screen and everything like that.
No promise to appear on this. I mean, I'm just.
I'm not too sure. They might cut you from the station on that. Right now we're just gonna be taking you back there because we're obviously here right now.
I mean, you guys know what I was doing. You guys can like filled in on everything I was doing.
Oh, I saw you when I came in, but yeah.
So just filming from the public sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand what you're doing. Yeah. So did Tim take the paper?
That's his paper. I think Tony.
This is his paper?
Yeah, that's his. I think staff has.
Oh,
it.
because Tim has the other one with the.
With the phone number.
No, not with the. Well, it does have the go number on it, but it has the exact wording for his charge because he's going to want to know what that is. Okay.
Lamb, mind if I turn to the right a little bit? My knee is a bit.
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks.
Just take him out to the back where the car is.
So, yeah, just swap.
Yeah. And let me just run the cameras through the car real quick. And then go from there.
Yeah, the dash cameras.
Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah, don't ask me why, but they decide to bring him into the car, even though he's already at the police station. Yeah, no clue why they did that, but it's at this point where James Hearn figures out what he's actually charged with and what impact it's going to have.
James, right? Yeah. So the full charge is harassment by watching and besetting, okay?
Yep.
Just so you understand. I just gotta do the camera test. Yeah.
So it's not criminal harassment anymore?
No, it's still under harassment. It's criminal harassment. The criminal charge, harassment by watching and besetting. Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
That sounds like I was watching somebody get changed or something.
The charge would be did without lawful authority and knowing that another person, namely, he'll be a victim in this situation, without lawful, has harassed or recklessly as to whether that person was harassed, engaged in besetting or watching the dwelling house, the place of residence, the workplace, the place of business, a place where basically a victim, namely the victim in this situation would probably be Toronto Police, and caused the said repeat name of victim to
So
reasonably
is it
fear
from-
for their
is it-
safety.
Sorry to interrupt you. Is it from filming the embassy or the police station?
It's going to be for the police station.
For the police station.
Yeah.
Station? What about the global news guy that was there filming for 2 hours constantly?
It would be for recording vehicles as they enter and exit from the parking garage.
So what if I record people coming in and out of the building?
You could technically be charged, I guess, under the same by the wording.
That's what global news is doing.
By the wording, if someone wished to lay that charge, I guess they could lay that charge.
Again, I'm not trying to argue with you or be combative or anything. I'm just trying to genuinely understand how in Canada, under the Canadian Charter Rights, Section 2, Part B, we have the freedom of the press. We can record anything in public. There's no privacy in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Including license plates, including government employees. I'm allowed to film from the public sidewalk into any private property that I want.
So our criminal investigative team has advised that they wish to seek this charge, so that's why you're arrested. So
Fine, I will be holding you guys accountable.
that's fine. You can speak to a member of the investigative team too. I'm sure one of them's going to come and talk to you anyways.
All right, so they left him in the car for some time, and then they brought him back inside, and you're going to be able to see the whole booking process. And you can see that they are extremely thorough in how they explain the process to the suspect. It was pretty interesting to see, to be honest. Check this out.
So what I'll have you do is just stand on these steps here and face towards the staff.
Face towards Tony, my buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, James, how are you? Listen to, he's going to read you a notice here, okay, James?
Alright, I'm just going to read you a few things, alright? So notice sections of this building, including this area, are videotape remote audio-visual recording machines, and this equipment is now in operation, and you are under observation. And also there is a privacy shield notice. There are video cameras recording the interior of each cell, including the area of the toilet. Ask the booking hall office, sir, for privacy shield if you would like to cover yourself while using the toilet.
Okay, can you please state your name for the record?
James Ern.
And what's your date of birth? And what's your current home address? Okay. Okay, we have two officers training. Badge numbers are 8967 and 12150. Over to your staff.
Thank you. Officer, what's James here for?
Good afternoon, staff. Again, this is James. He was observed outside of the station at the members' entrance for the cars to come in and out of the station. He was observed recording on his cell phone with a tripod and some microphones. He was charged with harassment, watching and besetting. He's being brought before you today to prevent the repetition of the offense, to ensure the safety of the victim, and it's an ongoing investigation, so just for investigative purposes as well. He was given his RTC and caution. He did indicate he would like to speak to a lawyer. He'd like to do so in the privacy of the station with the privacy room. He was given a pat-down search in the vestibule of the station. We would like to continue with a frisk search here where there's more privacy. And just to make sure, because he does have multiple layers on.
Okay. James, you have to run through a bunch of questions, make sure you understand everything, and assess your mental and physical health. Okay? So bear with these questions. Are you a Canadian citizen? I ask because if you're not, we can put you in contact with the consulate of your home country.
I am, sir.
You're a Canadian citizen. Do you understand why you were arrested?
No.
Okay. Is it that you don't understand what harassment is, or you don't agree that you committed that offense?
I know that I was exercising my Canadian Charter rights.
Okay.
Section 2, Part B, freedom of the press.
So it's more that you don't agree with why you were arrested.
Oh, it's more like...
Because I just have to make sure you
violation
understand.
of my Canadian rights.
No, I believe, I understand that you feel that whatever your actions were.
Global News was on the intersection in front of me recording as well at the same time I was.
Okay. James,
I
just
don't
going
see
to
them being
remind you
recorded.
that you're on camera.
I'm
And
stating it for the camera.
if you're staying for the camera, that's fine. But this might, I'm just saying in my experience, it might be better for you to save your side of the story for your lawyer.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying. You can say whatever you want about the offense. I will listen. But
All
I
right,
still have to go through the
All
questions.
right, let's proceed, Tony.
Okay, thank you, James.
I find it hilarious how the cop is helping the frauditor by telling him basically to shut up. You know, you're way better off talking with your lawyer. You're divulging way too much information right now, James. It would be way better off if you just shut your mouth, go through the process, then talk to your attorney. But that's the problem with frauditors. They can't help themselves and they love the sound of their own voice.
So the question is, do you understand that it's harassment for watching the setting that you've been arrested for? I understand you don't agree with
I
that.
understand I've been unlawfully arrested for watching a setting.
Thank you. That's perfect. Do you understand your right to counsel? I assume
Yeah.
that because you indicated the officer you want to call.
Yes, sir.
So once we finish this process, we will dial a number. If you don't have one, we'll do duty counsel, and there's a private room for you to have that call. So we're not supposed to listen to that, so that's why that goes that way. I'm going to also tell you that while you're here, you have reasonable use of the telephone. So if you have to call somebody else, other than a lawyer, family member, let them know where you are, or arrange something while you're in custody, just tell us and we'll make that phone call and you can have it, okay?
Cool.
I understand what you mean, but can you use yes and no just for the camera's sake? Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, this is a question we ask everyone that comes into police custody. What is your gender and what are your pronouns?
I have a penis.
Okay.
I'm a man.
A man? Okay, thank you very much. Do you have any injuries?
No.
Do you have any health concerns?
No.
Do you take any medications?
No.
Have you consumed any non-prescription drugs, including cannabis products?
No.
Have you consumed any alcohol?
No.
Thank you. Do you have any mental health concerns?
No.
Have you ever done any harm to yourself or attempted to hurt yourself?
No.
Do you have any disabilities or require any accommodations?
No.
Do you have any items of religious significance on you?
On me, no.
Now, the officer asked that he's done a pat search, but he asked for a frisk search since you're in custody. A little more intrusive, but I'll explain exactly the steps to
I
that.
got a squat and cough.
No, it's not that intrusive, but I'll go over it specifically. But before I get into that, is there anything else I need to know about you? Because you're going to be placed in this cell, like health-wise, that I need to know about, because you're in our care.
I'm good, Tony.
So eventually they brought him in his cell and then they let him know that there was an additional charge. Now keep in mind, he says, and he has proven, he showed the paperwork that they were dismissed, but you can't beat the ride. You might be able to beat the charge down the road, but you're definitely not beating the ride.
Number 10, and Booker will start making those phone calls for you, and we'll pull you out of the cells to make have those conversations, okay? Just let us know if anything happens that you need something.
What cell was it, sorry? Number 10.
My camera's on, okay? Just letting you know. There's an additional charge, okay? I'm just going to give it to you before you go speak to your lawyer, all right? So the additional charge is going to be, intimidation by watching the setting as well, okay? So let's give you your RTC and caution again, and then when you go speak to your lawyer in a moment, or the duty counsel, you can advise them of the additional charge as well.
Sure, how was that intimidating?
That's what they've decided upstairs. I'm just laying the charge.
Who's the complainant? Like, who that harassed?
Pardon me? There's a member of the service who's the complainant. It's all going to be, you'll be able to get that information. Okay? So right now, like I said, you're getting the additional charge of the threatening, okay? It's my duty to inform you have the right to retain and instruct counsel at delay. You also have the right to telephone any lawyer you wish. You also have the right to free advice from a legal aid lawyer. If you were charged with an offense, you may apply to answer your legal claim for assistance. 1-800-265-0451 is the number to put you in contact with legal aid duty counsel lawyer for free legal advice right now. And do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously your duty counsel lawyer is on the phone. We're just going to have you go over there in a second. So I'm assuming you'd wish to speak to him.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So caution, like I said, you're also being given the additional charge of intimidation by watching in this setting. You're not obliged to say anything in answer to the charge. Whatever you say may be given in evidence. You understand?
Yeah,
perfect.
my Canadian charter rights.
Yeah, so it's...
Understand.
He's good. Yeah, so it's... the charge is intimidation, okay? You understand that? So it's two charges, the harassment and the
I
intimidation.
understand it's another unlawful charge.
Fair. All right, just going to turn my body cam off.
Why is that?
So So they kept him for 20 hours. They seized his equipment. Like I said, eventually the charges were dropped. He filed a lawsuit, but I'm sure it's going to get dismissed. I mean, frauditors love to file lawsuits all the time, and 99% of the time it gets laughed out of court. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.